What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast, continuing our series looking at creating the ultimate 5-tool player using each team in Major League Baseball. Today, the team we're focused on is the Toronto Blue Jays. So, we're going to get into what a 5-tool player is, followed by the contact tool. Now, for those that may not know, the 5-tool player encompasses 5 different skills, and it is listed out as contact, power, speed, arm, and fielding. So, in order for us to create the ultimate 5-tool player, we have to put together 5 players to equal out this tool set. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make it 5 individual players and not double up on any one specific player. So, with that in mind, we're going to begin with contact. Now, when it comes to the contact tool for the Toronto Blue Jays, we're looking at Bo Bichette. I think that this player has the utmost ability and is one of the foundational core pieces for this Blue Jays roster. There's no doubt about it. When you look at what this Blue Jays roster does, it is focused and centered around Bo Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who we'll get into in a moment. But when you look at what he is capable of doing on the field, as long as this player is constantly focused on putting the ball in play, this is one of the best contact hitters in baseball. He has the ability to be a good bad ball hitter, as well as being able to put serious contact on the ball when he's going for it. And I think that for the Blue Jays, this is one of the pieces that you really are proud to have in your lineup each and every single night. And one of the reasons is because he is able to put the bat on the ball. That's why we pick him as the contact tool. Now, as we look at the power tool, we are selecting Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now, as we just said with Bo Bichette, Vladimir Guerrero is one of the other cornerstone pieces of this franchise. I think that when you look at the utmost force that comes with the swing that is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s, it is absolutely a thing of beauty to watch. The power stroke is an easy power swing for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now, that being said, Vladdy isn't all just a power hitter. He is also going up there with an approach and a mindset at the plate to be able to put the bat on the ball. So he has the ability to hit for contact, hit for power. This is the all-around player that you want him to be, and he's really coming into his own. I think that for the Blue Jays, this is a perennial MVP caliber player, and because of his power swing and his easy, effortless power, we select him as the power tool. Now, when selecting the speed tool, there isn't a whole lot that you're going to look for outside of Whit Merrifield when it comes to that speed tool on this Toronto Blue Jays roster. Merrifield has been one of the best stolen base threats in Major League Baseball the last several years, and there's very little question that he's going to be that same thing for the Blue Jays this year. Yes, there are opportunities that are going to be much more prevalent now, not just for the Blue Jays, but in Major League Baseball as a whole. Now, that being said, I still believe that Whit Merrifield is going to have one of the better run base percentages that the Blue Jays are going to feature. Not just stolen bases, but taking the extra base, being able to be an efficient base runner is a specialty of Whit Merrifield, on top of being defensively versatile. But for this particular tool, Whit Merrifield is our speed guy. Now, when it comes to the arm tool, we are selecting Matt Chapman. There's very little question that Chapman could easily have been selected for the fielding tool as well. But when you look at what this player does, the absolute rocket cannon of an arm that he has playing third base is second to none. This is an absolute powerhouse player, and for the Blue Jays, this is a guy that you acquired before last season, and he struggled a bit offensively, but defensively was absolutely what you expected him to be. This is a perennial Gold Glove winner and a Platinum Glove Award winner as well. This is a player and an absolute rocket of an arm, and you have to select him. There's no other real option for this particular tool set. And as we round out the field, looking at the fielding tool, it is Kevin Kiermaier. Kiermaier has been one of the best defensive players in all of Major League Baseball, regardless of position. This is a guy who is perennially finding his name in the Gold Glove discussion, the Platinum Glove discussion, and even more so when you look even deeper into the sabermetrics. Defensive sabermetrics are still up in the air. They're still questionable, and there's a lot of debate about them. But even the eye test lets you know that Kevin Kiermaier is an excellent, super above average player when it comes to those abilities. The way that he is able to track balls in the gaps, being able to rob home runs, this is a player that you absolutely know takes a huge pride in his defense. And for that reason, we select Kevin Kiermaier as the fielding tool for the Blue Jays. But I want to hear from you. Let me know, Blue Jays fans, what are your thoughts, your feelings? Let me know that down in the comment section below, where and who you would use to select to create your 5-tool player using the 2023 Toronto Blue Jays. If you want to know more about us, find us on our other social media outlets on Instagram and TikTok at Baseball Banter Broadcast. You can find me in constant conversation on Twitter at banter_baseball. Follow up with this video with our corresponding article on laracuenteledger.com. And you can also find more articles there posted daily, mostly covering the world of Major League Baseball, but some other areas of interest as well. And if you want to show more support beyond that, head over to baseballbanterbroadcast.com. It is our merchandise shop where you can buy any one of the number of merchandise items that we have there and use any one of the number of promo codes that we have on the site to save on that merch. So I want to thank you, and if you want to continue supporting the channel, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the bell for post notifications as we continue to bring you daily content here on the Baseball Banter Broadcast on the beautiful, wonderful world of Major League Baseball. So thank you for tuning in. Keep it locked in on the next broadcast as we continue to banter about baseball. Peace.